What's good, everybody? Sneak underscore 804, and today I'm gonna talk about why I decided to semi-freeform my dreadlocks. Like I said, I've been locked for a little over a year now, and pretty much from the start, I always had in mind that I wanted to semi-freeform. I didn't want to be going, and getting retwists every month or every other month. And this is just a video talking about why I decided to go that route. I've noticed that people who have super manicured locks over time, their hair is just thinning out so much. I've seen guys that are consistently getting retwists every month, every 2 months, and it is just wreaking havoc on their scalp, man. It is pulling the hair out of their head, so much. And you can just look at their head and just see their entire scalp all over their head. And that's called that can lead to scalp alopecia. It's not healthy for your hair or your scalp. If you look at my head, you really can't see any of my scalp. I'll give y'all another look, but you really can't see my scalp. So like I said, that was one of the main reasons, man. It's just, and that's just from either one, people I know, or two, just seeing people out who had really twisted up tight hair, and you can see that it's just pulling their hair out, and their scalp is just looking weak. So that was one major thing that I wanted to avoid. I didn't want to have my hair being retwisted so much that it was just pulling my hair out and showing more and more scalp. And I've also seen that over time, a lot of those people who have like super manicured locks, they'll end up pulling so much of their hair out that they actually go bald from it. And that's one thing I definitely didn't want. I want long, healthy locks for a long time. I don't want to retwist them so much that that it'll pull out my hair. And also, and like I said, don't get it twisted. I'm not 100% freeform. I still do retwist my hair, but now I only retwist every. I don't follow a schedule for it. I really just do it when I think it's necessary. I still do want my hair to be for each one of my dreads to be their own person. I don't really want to let them, grow out so much that they just end up intertwining and, do whatever. So I will still maintain them to a point where they're their own person, but that's stretched out, man. That's like I said, I've been going like 5-6 months, no retwist. So, and just know that when you're starting out, you will, unless you're trying to go straight freeform from the jump, then hey, by all means do your thing. But if you do still want your locks to be to have somewhat of a maintained look, but also be healthy and not look like and not have to have so many retwists that it's pulling your hair out, then what I would suggest is doing what I did. From the beginning, you'll have to get more retwists at the beginning of your lock stages. So like I said, when I started out, I got a second after my starter locks, I got a retwist after the first month. After that, again, retwist after a month. After that, I waited 2 months to get a retwist. After that, I waited like 3.5 months to get a retwist. After that, I waited like 5 or 6 months to get a retwist. You know what I'm saying? So as your locks begin to mature more, and you know, you're able to go longer lengths of time without having to have a retwist, do that. You know what I mean? And now when I do get a retwist, you know what I mean, it's not bad at all. I do my retwist myself, so I don't pull my hair super tight or anything like that. And that's another thing. When you're getting your hair retwisted, man, a lot of these locticians, and this is not the down locticians or anything, but they're getting you in and getting you out, and they're pulling your hair, twisting it up tight, you know what I'm saying, clamming it down tight, putting you under the dryer and sending you out. That's why I like to do my own hair, you know what I mean. I retwist it. I don't pull it super duper tight, you know what I mean. I clip it off. I'll let it air dry. I don't even use a hair dryer, you know what I mean. I'll go chill outside for a little bit, or just chill around the house in the AC or whatever, and just let it air dry, you know what I mean. And I'll take my clips off, let it finish air drying for the day, you know what I mean, and I'm good. And you know what I mean, like I said, each one of my dreads are, you know, their own person. Last time I retwisted my hair, you know, a few of them at the, you know, somewhat near the base were starting to grow together, you know what I mean. At that point, I do my retwist, I separate them, you know what I mean. If I need to, say like if I have two that are, and what happens sometimes is they'll like form a little link, you know, in between, and it'll just be like one little or a couple hairs, you know, linking in between, come in between, you know, just cut that straight up so you're not actually cutting a part of the dread, and just roll it back into the dread, you know what I mean, and you'll be good. So that's just a few reasons why I personally decided to go freeform. And as well, it got a real natural, full, healthy look to it, you know what I mean, that I just feel like you don't get with having super manicured locks. You know what I mean, it's when people see you, your hair, you know, it sticks up more. It has, to me, more of a nostalgia to it, which I like. So like I said, just a few reasons on why I decided to go semi-freeform. I'm not all the way freeform, because again, I still do work in a professional setting, so I wanted something that would be healthy, look cool, but also that wouldn't be you know, completely out of my control. I still did want to control them to a certain point, you know what I mean. So, and I've loved how they've came out so far, you know what I mean. So just a few reasons why I've gone semi-freeform. If you're thinking about, you know, long term having healthy locks, then I think it's something that you should definitely consider. It's not for everyone, but you know, if you're gonna maintain your locks, just I would say be cautious with, one, how tight your hair is being pulled and twisted. Two, how often you're having that done, you know what I mean. And yeah, just think about those things. I'm out.